Good morning, everybody. Feeling chirpy today. Thank you for joining me this morning for Meister Tarot. Desperately need a haircut, but not going to go anywhere. So we'll get onto that. Sure, we'll get onto that in the next month or so. So welcome. Today I have been who on earth plants 4 cucumber vines in their veggie patch. I have no idea. So today I'll be getting on to making copious amounts of cucumber relish, really delicious, and it does use up quite a few cucumbers. So looking forward to next weekend. I'm organising what's called a crop swap, so it might be something you want to consider for your own neck of the woods if you're growing vegetables or fruits and have excess, or just even pickling and making produce. What happens is it goes out in the community. You come along, bring whatever excess you have, put it on the table. If you want something, you take it. If you don't need anything, you don't take that particular week, month, fortnight, however often they are run, and the next occasion you might want some of the produce that's there. So it's just not even a barter system, it's just a bring and join in the community. So I think that's it's a fabulous idea. I've only just organised it with our local community garden, and I can't wait to see how our first session goes this week, coming up this weekend. So I'll have plenty of cucumber radish to take along, as well as some fresh fruit and vegetables and herbs. Now, what did I want to look at today? I wanted to have a look at Ivanka's subpoena. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of talk about it. Ivanka and Junior have been issued with subpoenas. I know a lot of readers are reading on it, but I'm just curious as to do a quick reading to see where it goes. So the State Department of New York, Letitia James, they have issued subpoenas for Ivanka and Donald Trump to come in and talk to them. Eric has already spoken to the January the 6th Commission. Not sure if he's spoken to the State Department of New York, but Eric's already caved, and it's just Donald and Ivanka. Now what Letitia James is after is, she's obviously been getting information from Deutsche Bank in regards to some interesting valuations, paperwork, dodgy accounting in regards to Trump organisation. Don Jr. and Ivanka are fairly high up in the hierarchy, the management hierarchy of Trump Org, and therefore Letitia James wants information from them. Both have said they're not going to attend, but I just want to have a quick look. So if you can join, bottom of the pack, as I was shuffling, was the Moon card. Secrets that are going to be revealed, things that are coming to the surface. So that's an interesting bottom of the pack. Now what I'm going to do is I'll do 2 quick questions, asking whether they'll actually appear or whether they will be forced to appear before the State Department, and then just an overall general reading on the Trump organisation. Yeah, we'll see where it goes. Okay. So tell me, will Ivanka Trump appear before the State Department of New York in regards to Trump Org? Will Ivanka Trump honour the subpoena that's been issued? Will the subpoena that's been issued be up for review in regards to the money? They're following the money trail. They want to know about the money. Okay, took Al Capone down, so it'll be interesting to see where it leads. Will the subpoena against Ivanka Trump be enforced? Will the subpoena against Ivanka Trump be enforced. Now, I think I've got my microphone working well. Please let me know if it's not. Woo! Flying out everywhere. Oh, okay. Interesting. Oh, and that was on the bottom again. So when I pulled the moon card, which has popped up again, this arrived back again. But this was the one underneath it. So what I'm looking at here is there are secrets that need to be revealed. A murky underbelly that is going to come up into the light of this full illumination. These are the towers of wisdom on either side. You've got the wolf and the domestic dog barking at the moon. But you have this, I suppose you would call it crawfish or lobster or whatever you'd like. Probably a crawfish coming up out of the swamp, but something's coming up out of the swamp to reveal secrets in regards to contracts and partnerships. This is the legal system taking a very keen interest. And then we have, on the base of the pack, the it can mean a new plan, but it can also mean the enforcer, the Fred Flintstone, bash them over the head card. We then have the King of Swords, who is the lawmakers, and the Sword of Truth, coming forward with an offer out in the cold in regards to her luxury life that she's had, and emotional overwhelming, so spilling the beans big time. So, and then the next two cards, following the money, getting the messages about the money, complete and utter downfall in regards to the Trump organisation as the truth emerges. So I see Ivanka Trump, yes, she will. So if we keep going on the bottom, the story keeps going. She's being made an offer to spill these beans in regards to the money laundering. Sorry, just dropped one down. So the base of the pack I quite often find in cases such as these are actually telling us a better, a more fulfilled story than the top of the pack. But it is the murky underbelly in regards to the relationships with the legal system being highly interested. So I see that as, yes, she will. I don't think she has yet, but they will make her an offer because they've got stuff. They've got information. They've got information on Ivanka. Oh, so I split the pack. I come up with an inevitable ending. So they're going to make an offer to spill the beans. And the devil's just popped out at me. In regards to the luxurious lifestyle, the money of the Trump org, so that she has the choice of either paring back her luxurious lifestyle or basically being thrown out in the cold. So tell me about Don Junior. Will the subpoena against Don Junior be honoured? Will the subpoena about Don Junior be honoured? Will the subpoena of Don Junior? Tell me about the subpoena on Don Junior. Ooh. Inevitable ending. Oh, throwing out at me. He's actually finding it very burdensome keeping these secrets. He's not a smart cookie. Oh, throwing out at me everywhere. In regards to his father, one more please, one more. In regards to Don Junior. Yeah, he's going to find himself embattled. So what's happening is that there is this heralding of the end. They have the information. They're just, the legal system are giving them a chance to come forward voluntarily. He's finding it burdensome to keep the secrets of the messages that his father have instilled in him, so the secrets of his father. I don't know that he's actually going to come voluntarily. I think Ivanka's getting made an offer behind the scenes, but I don't know that he is. So what have we got on the base? Okay, the circles of support. He thinks he's right. He thinks his money, his lawyers, his family, they will protect him. But the legal system's working extremely hard as they work through the information, balancing the books. There will be full illumination as the messages come out in regards to the investigation. And then we have this tower moment for him. I'm going to ask a very quick 3-card pull. Is Ivanka going to throw Don Junior under the bus? She's been learning from her father. Is Ivanka? So she's got that. She's going to cooperate. But he's not. He's not smart enough to do that. Is Ivanka going to throw Don Junior under the bus? Please, Master. 3 cards. 3 cards. Past, present, future. Is Ivanka going to throw Don Junior under the bus? Let's have a look. This is how she perceives herself. Financially secure, compassionate, benevolent. This is the past. Present, this is the lawmakers. This is Letitia James. This is a woman of integrity and strength and self-confidence. 2 queens, interesting. And then justice. I big 2 queens and a major arcana. Yes, yes, yes. Base of the pack. Yet another queen. Queen of Swords. So we've got the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. This is the investigators and the truth coming out, and a harsh truth being brought forward very quickly in relation to the family. So that's a yes that I'm getting. Ivanka's going to throw Don Junior. No love lost in that particular family. Okay, I'm just going to, very quickly, because I don't want to go on too long, tell me about the Trump, past, present, future of the Trump organisation. I'll run through a quick extended Celtic cross. Please tell me about the past, present and future of the Trump organisation. The actual company itself, past, present and future of the Trump organisation. Past, present, future of the Trump organisation. Past, present, future of Trump org. Past, present, future of Trump org. Please, Master. Full Celtic cross. Run through it quickly. Past, present, future of Trump org. Right. Bring it down so you can follow along with me. Right, manipulation is the first card out. Can mean manifestation, but it also means manipulation and possibilities. Crossed by the devil. Well, we know who that is. Okay. So this is manipulation being crossed by greed, avarice, addiction, vice, inauthenticity, temptation, you name it. All the unpleasant stuff. Base is okay. We've got the investigators. Under investigation, past Tower moment. Ooh, so the Tower moment's been and gone. But that's because the investigators know. Look back on my reading of Deutsche Bank. Spilling the beans everywhere. It's going to be embattled as secrets are revealed in the near future. They're going to be, the organisation will be out in the cold and desolate. Circles of support, interesting. This one is the internal influences. So this is external. So the company, its organisation itself will be out in the cold. But there is a perception within that of support. Hopes and fears. New start with courage and faith, and this is the hopes and the fears of the American people that courage and faith will be applied. Can also literally mean foolishness walking off the cliff. So I think that is actually the double whammy meaning. Walking off the cliff, blindly walking off the cliff, foolishly. So I think this goes with this particular card, is that they seem to have this belief that their internal support will, I'm even wondering whether this is the three children, or Don and Don Junior and Ivanka, seem to have this misconception that that their money and their lawyers and their whatever else will get them off as they are blindly walking over this cliff. However, this is the legal system coming forward with some very strong messages. They're being slow and steady as they reveal the money trail, and they're looking overseas as part of that. So we've got the emotional upwelling of Donald himself in regards to the dark money, walking away in the chaos and defeat. Don't wish ill on anybody, but looks like Trump.org is heading for a demise. I think, as I said in previous videos, I've always seen Trump in the not so distant future, penniless, friendless, familyless. His health is shot. He's in a retirement village, for want of a better word, next to a big pane glass window, in an armchair, but it's not like it's a leather armchair, it's a fake leather vinyl armchair, just ignored by everybody, and he sits there and he's muttering away about how unfair life is and how nobody visits him, and lots of self-pity and self-sympathy. So Ivanka will, I'm getting that Ivanka will flip. Don Jr. won't, because he is too stupid to realise what's actually going on, and the information they have, he still blindly believes that the money and the lawyers will protect him, and Trump.org is heading for demise. Okay, watch this space with interest. Take care, look after yourselves, love and light to everybody. Warm feelings throughout the world to